I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
And today we're checking out the Belgian Beers Race Dice
From Grand Gamers Guild. This game plays 1 to 4 players and has a box playtime of 45 minutes. So thanks to Grand Gamers Guild for providing us this copy of the Belgian Beers Race Dice, but they didn't give it to us in exchange for this video. They gave it to us because they know we like to play all the games. So let's go ahead and take a look at this game. Obviously, this is a dice game. You're going to need some kind of writing implement to play because it is a roll and write.
Yeah.
So there was once upon a time you were the queen of roll and writes.
Oh yeah, I love roll and writes. So I definitely wanted to check this out.
So first player is going to get the beer. Give it to the first player who last tasted a beer. So everybody is going to get one of these. There's a hard objective and an easy objective. You're going to look at these. You're going to choose one, discard on the other one. This needs to go face up where everybody can see it. So you're also going to have these cheese bonuses that you can take. But every time you take a cheese bonus, you are going to lose points on your scoreboard. Now notice there's a whole bunch of them, so there's a lot of variety in this game. Ultimately, you are trying to complete one of each of these colors of goals, a black goal, a yellow goal, and a red goal. Once you have finished one of each goal and gotten back to Brussels, then that is the end of the game for that player. They'll get a 20-point bonus. If someone else can get in during that same turn, they'll also get 20 points. And the next turn following, if they can get into Brussels, they're going to get 10 points. The turn following, they'll get 5 points. The turn following that, it doesn't matter. The game is over. So ultimately, how this game is played is during the first player is going to roll all 12 dice and choose 2. Anything with this symbol on it is nothing. So you are going to choose 2 of these if you're the first player. So let's say I decide to use these 2 black 3s, or you can use any of these other dice as long as you take only 1 color of dice. Basically, they are 3 different modes of transportation. You've got your bicycle, which is red dice and have lower values. You've got public transport, which is the yellow dice, better values. Hitchhiking it has high values, but some things have X sides. So ultimately what you're trying to do is you're trying to go from spot to spot, going to breweries that you have not been to before, marking them off on your visited brewery list. Every time you go to a brewery that you have not been to before, you're going to get to increase this track. Anytime you go to a specialty brewery, not only do you mark off this track, you're going to mark off the specialty track. And a column of these will also give you the column bonus down here at the bottom. Whenever you decide to taste and buy beer, whenever you visit a brewery, you can enjoy a beer and buy a bottle. These 2 rows right here on this hops track. Whenever you do that, you can make 1 purchase and 1 tasting per brewery in 1 turn. However, each time you taste or buy, you must choose the lowest value die of the available dice when you're choosing the travel dice. So I would be forced to take these 1s. However, these numbers are how you travel on the board. So everyone is going to start off in Belgium, so you're going to put your disc there. When you're in Belgium, all of these are also in Belgium. From this area, you can basically go from Brussels, from one of these breweries to another for a distance of 1. So that's not bad. Or from any of these, you can leave out onto any of these roads. Now, if I need to go on this road to Brewery 12, then it is going to cost me 3 movement. So I want to try to get my dice to be as close to 3 as possible. Now, like I mentioned, the first roll, you're going to only take 2 of these. But let's say that Steph decided to take the 2 black dice. These are the ones that are available to me. Well, I can take 3 of these available dice, or I can re-roll all 12 dice, in which case I'm only choosing 2. Now, let's say over time, all of these have been taken to where there are less than 3 dice available. In that case, then you can take all available dice, re-roll all of them, and take however many you need to bring it up to a total of 3. However, if you decide I don't like it, all of these dice, you can indeed roll all 12 and take 2. Now, there's a little bit of things to worry about with taking more than the number you need. For example, if Steph wanted to go 5, but she took those 2 black 3s, you've gone too much. You have too much distance. If you use a travel die with a value bigger than the value of the distance between 2 breweries, you're going to get an environment. The more you take, the more negative points you are going to take. However, keep in mind the environment does not apply to the red travel dice, because these are your bicycle dice, and it doesn't matter if you have used more than enough for the bicycle dice. So, whenever you have achieved one of these gold cards, you can complete one of these a turn. Let's say I have been to breweries 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to put this over here in my stack. I'm going to reveal a new one for Steph, and I have my black one done. I don't need to do another black one. Anytime that you want to clear some of these, because I don't think I can do any of these on your turn, you can skip your entire turn to replace 1 goal of each color to replace them with new cards from the draw pile. So at the end of the game, hopefully you have gotten as many points as possible, including your easy or hard objective. You're going to score the points that you have calculated up here. Oh, I also have to mention this. Remember when I said you can drink a beer or buy a beer? You can drink or buy. Every time you drink a beer, it's going to make you eventually impaired. So when you reach here, your next turn, you're going to choose 1 fewer die. When you reach here, you're going to take 1 fewer die. Once you get up here, you're going to take 1 fewer die forever. These up here, up at the top.
Or is it just -1 value? It's one or the other.
I will look. I do not remember. I thought we had looked at these. Trouble starts on your 4th beer. If you tick off circles 4 and 8, you choose 1 die less the next time. It is 1 die less, but it's only next time. However, from circle 12 and on, you always roll 1 die less. So, buying the beers, it's no big deal if you've bought the 4 or 8 on the track, because you're just carrying the beers. However, eventually it's going to be difficult to carry that many beers. So you're going to start getting lots of points, but you're getting fewer and fewer travel dice. So that is one strategy, is to go as far up as you can go. Robust Porter said, just bought this game yesterday and the rules are very confusing. So we are not going to do a playthrough on this, but hopefully
it'll help you get there.
That will help you with the rules. It is somewhat confusing on the part where if you're visiting a brewery and you want to enjoy a beer and buy a bottle, basically Steph and I played it where we're doing that at the start of our turn. We decide to, at the brewery we ended last turn, say for instance this one here, number 10. Well, let's take one with one with both here. Number 17, we could drink a beer and we could buy a beer, but that would force me to take the 2 lowest dice, one for each of these symbols that I've done. And then I can do whatever I want with those. Hopefully I've got a nice 2 here so I can just
walk over,
bicycle my way over to the next place. Hopefully there is a 2 that is the lowest value. If not, I might be forced to.
Now, I think if I started in Brussels and I had the 3-3, you could go along both 3 paths, 3-3, and then go hit both of them. But I don't remember it that well.
I do now. You're starting to answer questions that I do not remember. We played this about.
We played it several months ago. But
unfortunately, several months ago.
So yeah, I mean, just
it says you can visit multiple breweries on one turn. So if you were here, you could indeed use a 3 to travel here and then the next 3 to travel here, marking off both breweries.
It seems like a decent first turn.
Yes.
Taking that hitchhike route.
However, I don't think with the rules as written, you could go 3, then buy a beer because you've already chosen your dice.
Right.
Because you're forced to take the lowest.
Yeah.
So that's why Steph and I played it to where it is you take it at the start of your turn.
You wake up and have a beer.
I mean, I guess some people do that. Robust Porter, that is another one of the things. There's only like 7 threads on BGG for this. And so I know it didn't get a lot of attention when it was first released. Hopefully this will bring a little bit of attention to this game. And hopefully this video clears up a few little things for you. It is the Belgian Beers Race Dice from Grand Gamers Guild.
Yeah.
And if you enjoyed this game overview and you want to see more just like it, then come find us on YouTube where we have almost 2,000 videos. Just search for Board Gamer Steph. All one word, that's you.
That's me.
Or even better, you can join us live on twitch.tv/BoardGamerSteph, where we stream every Wednesday and Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central, and we bring you 3 games or more every single stream. So come join us on Twitch, where we play all the games.
And for those on Twitch, we'll be right back.